this was something that crossed my mind since we on the topic of music, right? I always give house music a lot of jokes and BS and talk down on it, but then I started to think some of our greatest hits from our culture was house music. And I didn't realize it till I just seen this post. Black women specifically was leading the forefront with this. So I'm trying to see where was the disconnect with black culture and house music. You got Gypsy Woman by Crystal Waters. Show Me Some Love by Robin S. Everybody, Black Box, Martha Wash. You got Finally, CC Peniston. Pump Up the Jam, Tektronics. Good Vibrations, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Marky Mark, a white boy. Shout out Mark Wahlberg. I always forget he was a damn rapper back in the day. But yeah, Mark Wahlberg was out here with us making music. You feel me? Rhythm of the Night. Who don't know? Rhythm of the Night. Oh, like, bro, these are all house music hits, and it's high vibrational music. I seen the post said, man, for some reason when I listen to these songs, I just feel wealthy. I just feel good. I just feel like I want to go get some money. I want to go be around women, pop champagne on yachts. And I really had to sit and think like, damn, when you turn these songs on, it does raise your vibration. It raises your energy. It raises everything. It just puts you in a feel-good music mood. Like you just want to ride down PCH with the top down. Rhythm of the night. Like I'm vibing, bad bitch in the passenger seat. And somewhere between that era and our era now, we fell off where we don't have control of that sound anymore. And I want to say it's due to it being high vibrational music, and they kind of ushering us out of that. Like, nah, come do this low vibrational shit.
They said America specifically started changing the frequencies of how they want the music to be. And if you look at a lot of the interviews from Michael Jackson to Prince and them, they talk about how they had to keep certain hertz of the music to keep it high vibrational. That's probably why they shit hit so different once they put the melodies and shit on top of it.
Yeah, I think too. Like I talked about that. Like you had Flavor Flav or Public Enemy. You had people like Queen Latifah, who were speaking. I feel like more of a higher consciousness to black people. Those types of songs as well. But you know, with the emergence of gangster rap, I think the labels found out that's what we can take to promote more, and then also, you know, overall, it's gonna make a lot of more people act up and do things maybe that they wouldn't have. And so I think that's what they did. And that's why you kind of got those things ushered out. When you look at it, though, I say like 2010, you had like the Black Eyed Peas was popping. You had Calvin Harris, Steve Aoki, all the people who did songs with R&B rappers.
At what point do you think gangster rap made a turn for the worse?
I think once Pac and Big died, it took a turn for the worse. I think because what that did was it made them martyrs, and I think it made everybody else want to go out the same way subconsciously.
You know, it's crazy because I could never just forever gangster rap. I feel like a lot of that rap got me through a lot of shit. A lot of that music, sure. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing or hearing somebody talk something that I could relate to. But the difference was people that was rapping wasn't frowned upon when they was in their struggle trying to make it out. Because a lot of people was going through a lot of shit that they was rapping about, and we was cool with that. Versus now, damn near, you have to act like you fucking a millionaire to be a rapper. Niggas gonna fault you for, like you said, if you in a house or you doing something, you ain't got a million chains on, niggas is mad. When niggas was, you see them rappers before, them niggas was in a struggle going through hell to get up out of there rapping. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they say, like rapping like the Rent do. You know what I'm saying? Them was the best rappers. But now it's just like niggas acting like they got it and don't really be having it and going out bad.
Niggas said, fuck house music, cuz we finna talk about gangster rap.
I agree. I just feel like I was using that to my point of being like,
I know, I'm like, damn, I thought we was talking about the house music.
That's where it kind of ushered it out, because then it became a monopoly of what can we make the most profitable. At that point, we don't care about house music, and really, you can't sell the image of a house music artist. Like you can't, we have K Tronada now, like, I don't even know if you would call him house, but you can't sell the image and the life of somebody. So you might not be able to spin as many records, do as many interviews, be on as many shows compared to Tupac. I'm from over here. I got whatever blasted on my chest. Niggas is trying to shoot me. That's more for me, than just,
it always goes back to originality, because You had several fucking groups from Cash Money to Wu-Tang. If you hear Wu-Tang rap, though not one of them niggas rapping sound the same.
Yeah.
Cash Money, you knew the difference from Wayne, even though they had the down south thing from Wayne to Turk to Juvie to all these niggas. You knew the difference. When we heard The Rock, you knew Jay, you knew Beans, you knew Freeway, you knew the rappers when they got on the track. And when they separated themselves, they still stood on their own and still kept their own sounds for the most part. I think that's the biggest thing. It always goes back to that. Niggas want to sound like what's fucking hot. The moment niggas go back to their original shit, and that's why I say it's about more so he's saying I'm wrong, but it's about what's in your heart, your character, with the shit that you believe in, the shit that you live and will die for. I think that separates people. That's what make individuals who they are.
Who said
y'all
you
think
wrong?
that-
Nah, because you was like, nigga, don't want to hear that hard shit ain't selling.
No, what you mean?
No, he was
I said you wrong about what,
nah,
nigga?
he said, I don't hear that hard music shit. That shit ain't selling. You was
Nah,
like,
you was actually like, why they not doing it? And I'm
yeah.
saying,
I
if
think
I'm
you
in the
said-
studio,
yeah, no, now you saying you
spit
saying
my
this
fucking
one-
heart
nah,
out.
I know what you saying.
Nigga, I put my whole life on this shit.
Girl going nuts.
10 years in the making. Nigga, I stream 1,000 streams.
But like you said, that's a lot. If you put 1,000 people in a room versus 25,000, 2,400, whatever, 2,500.
But I look over here,
But I'm cooked with that. But what
and
we
the bitch
always say-
said, my pussy pink, my asshole brown, millionaire.
So what-
I'm still in the hood eating ramen noodles, and
Do
I'm
y'all
putting my
think that-
pain all on this shit. That's, nigga, that was literally Joe Budden's career.
Nah,
This is why he's
Joey. Niggas didn't like Joey for shit.
no, but that's what I'm getting. He was
I'm not-
putting some of the best lyrical, emotional music
sometimes
on a track, and niggas didn't give a fuck.
I ain't gonna lie. So a lot of times, Cub Beats was trash. Then sometimes he probably was trying to rap too
Hey, yo.
hard. Like when he made shit like Dear Diary and 3 Sides
Dear
to a
Diary was
Story,
crazy.
all that type of shit was good songs. Sidetrack, them is his lane. He was trying to talk too crazy in some of his raps.
like what song?
Nigga, he was going crazy about shit.
Nigga.
But all
So
I'm
do y'all
saying
think-
is Joey was that's a bad example. But you got niggas like you said that do. It's just some niggas got it on beats, some niggas don't. All they got stuck on when he made Pump It Up, he was supposed to take his wave up out of there. And he came back, even he had that NBA song, and still he came back in a new era. Had the NBA, never broke again, and then I don't know what happened after that.
Do y'all think, to bring it back to house music, do y'all think that, like, we just stopped being into that kind of shit for a certain amount of time?
Nigga, I listen to oldies. I still
You know what
listen
I'm
to.
saying? Like, 'cause,
I
what
listen to
y'all think?
I listen to a lot of different shit, man. So it,
So do
it
I.
depends.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I don't
like,
I don't think so. I just think we just stopped promoting it. You gotta think. Like I said, all those songs I just named were women. It had black women in a positive light. They had a positive image. It was not looked at as these 304s now. You know what I'm saying? So even the whole image of black women changed with the music. And as far as clubbing, like he said, once gangster rap hit the scene, that was it. That's tied to Hollywood music. We making the music now. We eating off the streets. We eating off these gangster rappers. They was like, fuck the house music. Because house music is still
but look,
huge. House
in the
music
club,
is
yeah, yeah.
still
And overseas, it's
one
crazy.
of the biggest genres in music.
R&B niggas wasn't trying to be fucking rappers. R&B singers was really R&B singers. They was singing to the bitches. They was doing what they was doing, and there wasn't more trying to be gangster and trying to be a fucking R&B singer. Like, you had the difference. You had the rappers. You had a balance. You had the singers. Keep Sweating them wasn't trying to come out hardcore. Nigga was coming out trying to be a player or whatever he was on. The rest of these niggas is trying to be rappers and singers and want to be tough in one bracket, and then you singing love song to bitches or whatever you doing. Then you had the rappers that was saying fuck bitches, but you had the singers that was like, I love my woman, I don't care about shit, like, but this bitch.
See,
So-
I think there is a dying need for us to get back in that lane, because if you go to the clubs, they're putting some of these hardcore songs over house music beats. And now the other races are merging and going crazy to it. You gotta realize they going to club, they popping X, they popping perks, they drunk. That house music, it puts you in a trance. So they will literally change the beat to a house music beat to tailor fit the crowd. And that's a huge market that we're not tapping into.
To be honest, it's probably like, cause I'll be frequenting, I'll be outside. Yeah, that's a big thing you'll hear on rooftop bars everywhere. You just lounging. That's usually what you hear now, because it's no lyrics. It's just sounds, it's just vibes. So that's where it definitely is a market for it, and there's people doing it. But I don't know what happened, like, along with black people. I feel like if we look deeper into it, it's probably like with the country thing where they might have made it harder for them to succeed in it. Because, you know, you just now got, what's his name, Shabuzi coming out right on the countryside. So I also think it's just an awakening of black people learning that they could do what they want to do and still be black. Like, we don't have to stay rapper. We don't have to stay R&B. I could go do some country. I could go do this, and I could still be for my people.
A part of that too is that the internet allows you to see the most foul shit that females are capable of doing. You know what I mean? Versus if you was just a nigga that got women, or you been fucking women that had men and you understood that, it probably was a small percentage. Now everybody's allowed to see that these bitches don't care about themselves. Everybody's allowed to see these bitches out here fucking and running trains on them, or whatever the case is. These bitches is out here blankly getting on the internet talking about, I just went and fucked one nigga, had him do whatever, nut in me and do whatever he did, and they'll have him go home to my nigga, had him eat me out, and all type of crazy shit. So these bitches is more foul. And it's like, nigga, who's singing to these bitches? Nigga not finna sing to that. Nigga,
murder, yeah.
About to sing to this 304. Fuck that bitch. It go back to like you just said, nigga. Fuck y'all bitches. And that's how we finna move like that. I'm not doing shit. I'm saying.
23rd Street, the villain is up.
That's why Fig is so lit. Yeah, these bitches don't care no more. They don't care about being hoes. They never did, but you had a balance. Women were more classy. What they used to say, I want a lady in the streets, a freak in the sheets. Man, these bitches freak in the sheets and the streets.
Hey, look. all I'm saying is it's a market to be tapped into, and y'all so busy trying to be fucking drill artists and slut rappers, y'all missing a huge bag, bro. I'm telling y'all, because 90% of these clubs, they don't even really want to play that music because it's going to bring the losers out, the ones they don't want in there. They don't want the motherfuckers that's coming to not spend money. They don't want the motherfuckers coming that's finna be in there trying to see what hat and shit niggas got on to start some shit. And they don't want the fucking these broke ass sluts that's in there drunk fighting. They want the people that's coming to feel good, get out their body for a night, dance the motherfucking night away. And that's what that house music brings. It brings that crowd in. So y'all better tap into that, man.
Fucking Mixtape coming soon, girl.
23rd Street.
We're gonna jump in this shit and show y'all.
I made a post about that years ago that just came up on Facebook Memories. Say, y'all are fucking lucky I'm not a rapper or artist. Because the shit that we be knowing and tapping into, we be fucking you niggas over on Insane Crib.
Conor McGregor,
Dead homies, by the way.
My nigga Conor McGregor doing it.
Yeah, even McGregor jumping in there.
Hey, McGregor, man, fucking.
He about to start melting niggas. He signed both that. I said, these niggas signing to anybody.